Hello and welcome back to Online Nights, everybody. My name is Robius5991 and today I have another Halo 4 Forge map to share with you all. So today's map is entitled Destitute. It goes with a skirmish game type and it has been made by AnEpicPotatoe. So this is actually a very aesthetically pleasing, semi-competitive, I guess you could say, mini-game style. I don't really know how to categorize this properly, but it's basically a capture the flag based game where you have one life, you have specified classes, and your two teams are going to be fighting it out trying to steal the opposing team's flag. And basically you win this by either capturing the opposing team's flag or by eliminating all the other players on the team. So AnEpicPotatoe has done a wonderful job, as he always does with his aesthetics, making a completely kind of destroyed city. I don't even know how to say this. I'm going to have to show you guys really, because the large amount of aesthetics on this map are absolutely wonderful. As we're going to go through, you're going to notice there's all kind of things. There's like clotheslines, power lines, whatever you want them to be, really. He's done a great job at bending a lot of pieces. The lights are kind of broken over. Even though a lot of these rooms are not really important, they just more act as a temporary place to hide, you could say. He's definitely added a little bit of an aesthetic flair to all of it. So this seems to be some kind of collapsed tunnel that goes into a sewer area, and there was a great bullet bounce, by the way, from a sniper, and it actually works its way all around to the opposing side of this one team's area, which I believe is red team's base, although I could be mistaken. Right here is a balcony area. You've got a great view of different areas, so it's definitely a great map for team play. You're going to really have to learn which class you're going to want to use for each scenario, because it really does depend on what your team dynamic is, depending on who's better at doing what. So I was definitely the close quarter guy, and my job for most of the game, I believe, was to protect our flag, which I definitely did with my shotgun. And he's done a really good job at balancing the armor abilities. I do not believe this was the final version of the game type that we were testing, but throughout all the testing, I did definitely have a great time with it, and he was doing a few tweaks, and it was improving every time, so that's definitely something to keep in mind. As we progress our way here, you're going to notice the map is asymmetrical, and I believe you do switch every round on which side you will be operating on. So each team's flags are decently placed within their bases, so the opposing team does really have to push forward. If you want to just do a crazy, melee, run in and kill each other, that's definitely doable, but it does really defeat the purpose of this map. It's really worth doing a strategic push forward, and I mean, Potato's done a wonderful job at giving you so many different ways of doing so. The map never really gets boring. You got a destroyable bridge in the center, which I really liked. You've got all these wonderful aesthetics, all these logs, the destroyed cityscape. You can really come in on pretty much any corner. As you can see, I'm showing you this back area. You could sneak in past here if you wanted to. However, you could also do the full forward push. You could use active camo. And as you can see right here is blue team's flag, which is opposing to red's, which is actually in a building. However, this one has an equal amount of cover, so it does play rather well. Once again, like I said earlier, it really depends on what kind of strategy you're trying to run. If your whole team happens to be snipers, perhaps defending your base would be a better option. However, you could also have one or two individuals running in, capturing, and the other protecting. So this was a great little bit of gameplay. I managed to capture the enemy flag. However, we started getting attacked, and with no shields remaining, I actually still managed to kill one of the enemy players. So I thought that was pretty amazing. That really made my day at that point, so I was pretty happy about that. Anyways, I'm going to give you guys one last little fly through of all these different areas. Like I said, it's hard to describe the map. It's basically got a ton of hiding spots. You're never going to get bored with different places to hide, different strategies to run. If you got a good team that's willing to communicate, you're really going to find this map wonderful to play on, because there are so many opportunities for different strategies, and the gameplay will never really get repetitive. You're always going to be seeing a new experience each round, and that's definitely what we experience while playing it. So here's one last little overview of the top of the map so you can see its shape. I'm just going to give you a fly around also, just so you get an idea of all the proportions and you can really see all the potential strategic aspects. Anyways, these are all the players I want to thank for helping us test this map. Thank you guys so much. I really appreciate you giving us your time. If you guys want to submit your own maps to us, please be sure to check the video entitled The Honorary Knight System, which will be linked at the end of this video. Thank you guys for watching. Please rate, comment, and subscribe. I've been Robius5991 here with Online Nights, and I'll see you all next time.